Has it ever occurred to you why some of the most effective cures aren't discovered in a bottle of pills, but in your kitchen or restroom cabinet? As we age, our bodies start to mutter that they hurt, tighten, and slow down. In actuality, aging carries with it inherent shifts, but that doesn't always mean allowing discomfort to rule you. What if there were easy, natural methods of feeling better, without harsh drugs and without adverse impacts treatments that communicate with the body gently? But Epsom salt and castor oil work well together, have been trusted by elder generations, silently providing relief for decades, where contemporary solutions frequently fail. However, the majority of individuals are unable to use them or where to use them for the cause of their daily pains and problems. This video will show you 5 strong ways in which elders might utilize this organic pair to enhance circulation, digestion, and joint pain, health of the skin, and furthermore, these are not merely pointers. They are tiny regular deeds of kindness that can provide return to freedom, comfort, and dignity. Your life, thus, remain with us as by the end of you might learn from this video that relief is already here and won't be long. Your full hands. If you haven't before we dive in, subscribed. However, I advise you to click that. Press the button to activate the bell so you don't miss this additional health advice tailored to. If you like this video, please type it in comments. If not, enter 0 to allow me to understand how I might create more quality material for you. Both alleviate joint discomfort and reduce joint stiffness and pain. Stiffness and joint discomfort they are more than simply an annoyance. They are a silent thief who gradually removes the freedom to transfer the morning's delight, stroll, or the simplicity of opening a container for this pain manifests in many older folks, uninvited each day, regardless of whether in the hands, knees, hips, or shoulders. It's frequently brought on by years of deterioration, irritation, or arthritis that develops, more typical as the body ages. Therefore, Agile is now resistant to pain and constriction that appears to get heavier with time, and many people use medications for comfort. But what if there was a more organic, consoling solution that didn't include harsh drugs? Epsom salt and castor oil are 2 ancient tools for healing that have endured. Time might provide that castor oil includes isocyanates, glycolic acid, a potent anti-inflammatory substance that may be useful, reduce joint swelling, and calm the tissues located far below the epidermis. Slow penetration of a rich, warming texture. As it travels within, the tension melts. Magnesium sulfate-rich salt aids ease the surrounding muscles and extract fluid accumulation, causing tight joints. Together, they work in a more relaxed and lively manner, harmoniously, not only to lessen the discomfort, but to keep the joint healthy. The procedure is straightforward but profound. Medicinally warm, a couple teaspoons of castor oil until it reaches a comfortable temperature to the gentle massaging of the touch into the aching joint, moving slowly in circles. Similar to telling your body, I care here. Then grab a warm cloth, placed after being soaked in Epsom salt water across the region for 15 to 20 minutes. Warmth, pressure, and recovery, qualities that come together to produce a moment of comfort, connection, and relief. Doing this once or twice a day, in addition to, reduces discomfort while reminding you that there is no need for healing to be packaged in a bottle. You might start with your own 2 hands, and when the rigidity subsides when suffering subsides, something amazing occurs. You feel like yourself once more, move more unrestrainedly and without hesitation, and greater self-assurance. It's not only about joints, it's about taking back time that are important. But what if the same solution could assist you with another typical issue 1, which is silent in the background of your everyday existence, impacting the manner in which you eat, sleep, and feel free to discuss digestion. If you continue to observe and discover these good insights, kindly leave a comment number 1 below to confirm your presence. Let's proceed to point number now. 2 to enhance digestion and alleviate, reduce constipation. and enhance digestion. Constipation, when our digestive systems age, turns into something we can't handle anymore, taken for granted that it varies subtly. But, notably, lunches that originally brought. These days, comfort can make us feel bloated. Constipation that is heavy or slow becomes more common, not only an annoyance, but something that impacts our energy levels as we sleep, and even mood for a lot of elderly people. There isn't enough discussion on discomfort. Yet, in private, it's a serious issue that deprives us of the ease and lightness we used to feel in our own. The truth about bodies is that they age naturally, reduces the speed of our digestive system. Our intestinal muscles do not contract. The nerves that are as powerful as coordinated digestion might not function as effectively. Introduce fewer drugs, exercise, or less water intake. And it is simple to understand why so many elderly people suffer in silence from abnormality. But there's good news. The body is still capable of functioning effortlessly with a little light assistance. That's where Epsom salt and castor oil come in. Castor oil has long been recognized for its ability to. It is beneficial due to its mild laxative impact. Encourage the intestinal muscles, promoting organic mobility without harsh substances. Force is not the goal. Your body, while directing it to its rhythm. When the abdomen is rubbed, castor oil has a deeply relaxing effect. Inflammation and digestive warmth. Epsom salt for organs. With its the amount of magnesium supports detoxifying and aids with water relief. Intestinal retention. Reducing that uncomfortable. Here's a warm method for bloating. Castor oil, 1 tablespoon. And carefully, slowly massage it into your tummy. Circles, particularly in the bottom abdomen, which not only encourages improved bowel movement while also promoting relaxation. Next, apply a warm compress that has been soaked in Epsom salt-infused water over the area and take a 15 to 20-minute break. It's an easy self-care activity that can provide actual physical relief as well as when your digestion becomes better. Everything else begins to feel better. Also, your appetite increases as you sleep deeper, returns on its own, and you feel lighter, not only in your abdomen, but also in your spirit. It goes beyond simply visiting the bathroom. It's about bringing equilibrium back to the way you feel, eat, and live every day. And imagine now if the same restorative touch might be useful for something even more subtle. Your blood flow as a result of your feelings, and your feet and hands could be telling you. Let's take a closer look at circulation. 3. Increases the flow of blood in what? Increase blood flow in the hands and feet. Hands, and as we age, our feet become smaller. Indications that the body is giving us cold hands and tingle in the middle of the day, in the feet while watching TV in the evening. Swelling following a brief, peaceful stroll. Whisper something that we must not overlook. Our blood flow is decreasing. But it's not comfort alone. It's about how well our veins and cardiac arteries are doing their work. For many elderly people in poverty, the hidden burden of circulation is that it leads to severe exhaustion, numbness, insomnia, and can possibly pave the way for more grave issues like leg ulcers and varicose veins. Alternatively, if ignored, blood clots. Unrestrained aging inherently erodes our blood vessels' suppleness. Heart might beat a little less vigorously, and blood doesn't flow as effectively to the limbs. Specific drugs or ailments, like Azaku, only high blood pressure with diabetes, make it more difficult for your feet to feel. Your legs are cooler than they used to be. By dinner time, it's more than simply age. Your body is requesting, thank goodness, there is a kind and a natural remedy for castor oil. With its intensely warming properties and anti-inflammatory qualities are beneficial. Increased blood flow when applied to the skin. It encourages the enlargement of arteries and enhances the flow of blood that is rich in oxygen to regions that require it. The most well-known Epsom salt is magnesium. Castor oil and content go hand in hand, help alleviate the vessel's tightness and relax, encircling muscles and extract fluid stuck in soft tissue as a result, decreased edema, and enhanced blood flow and a comforting warmth. where there was once cold. You don't require anything ostentatious. Simply reheat a tiny bit of castor oil with your palms and gently massage it into your hands, legs, or feet. Feel the way your skin reacts like your body does. After applying, it becomes softer to the touch. A towel soaked in warm water with Epsom salts and let it to settle for 15 to 20. This practice isn't limited to minutes. Physical therapy is an opportunity reconnecting with your physical self, to move your limbs, remind your blood, to relax and your vitality to return. Improved circulation translates into greater, compared to warmer feet, sharper, considering more restful sleep, fewer cramping, and it means feeling more at ease performing daily duties, flexibility to move more and stay in one place for longer. Talk and take pleasure in each season, particularly those that are cooler and have more simplicity. But what if the same natural care could provide even more solace in your body outside of the muscles, into the essence of your daily emotions? Let's examine how it can assist with recuperation from muscle soreness. If you're continuing to observe and discover these excellent insights, kindly provide the comment number 1 below to inform me that you have arrived. Let's move on to the fourth point. Repair dry feet and cracked heels. 4 broken heels and a dry Mama. There's something subtly humble about the feet, regarding bending down and recognizing that your heel skin is dry and cracked, or even uncomfortable for many elderly people to walk on. Adults, this goes beyond appearances. It is a genuine cause of everyday suffering. Socks can snag on broken heels and cause pain while strolling, and in extreme situations even result in diseases. As we gradually age, our skin shrinks and loses its capacity to keep the feet moist, particularly the sole. Often, heels bear the brunt of this, carrying our burden each day while being given less consideration and care than they are deserving. As you can see, the heel's skin, distinct in that it lacks oil glands, similar to other bodily components. Hence, it's already more likely to become dry. Add to that prolonged standing and walking, wearing unsupportive footwear, or on hard floors, shoes, and the skin's condition is easily seen, starts to break, especially for seniors. People who suffer from diseases like diabetes or dry skin with inadequate circulation can rapidly become more of an issue if left untreated. However, what if this, as easy as 2 organic components could, provide solace, tenderness, and healing? Beginning, castor oil seems quite appropriate tonight. It's thickly for this type of care, fatty acid rich and moisturizing, which aid in restoring the skin's natural barrier. It is not merely situated on the surface, smoothing rough skin as it absorbs, and feeding it with Epsom salts from within. Its mild exfoliating properties are beneficial, remove dead skin cells as you, lowering inflammation and calming fatigue. Feet when combined, these 2 ingredients provide more than a temporary solution, but an actual soak your feet to start the repair process. In a warm water basin with a half cup of Epsom salts and allow them to relax for 10. Give the salt 15 minutes to soften. The dry layers following foot drying. Massage a generous amount of warm water gently. Applying castor oil on the soles and heels takes your time for this self-care moment. Issues. Then put on some cotton socks and keep them on all night. You might notice a difference in the morning, not just in how soft your feet are, but in your ease of mobility as you navigate having healthy feet might help you feel better, of striking a balance between self-assurance and independence. When you walk without discomfort, your days feel more welcoming and open, regardless if you're crossing or walking to the mailbox, the living area. But what if a feeling of recovery could extend beyond the foot into the painful hidden joints? Now, silently and every day, let's convert our concern for arthritis and how a natural cure could alleviate even that. 5 ways to relieve stress and chronic pain. Decrease headaches caused by tension. Headaches. There is a specific type of ache that many elderly people are all too familiar with. A headache that spreads over the forehead, encircles the temples, and makes its home there. The neck's base like an imperceptible. Headaches from weight tension might not be as like migraines, but they're not. They infiltrate gradually and cause little disturbance. Poor posture is frequently brought on by stress, dehydration, or even eye strain, and they linger, taking away your energy and attention, as well as your perception of tranquility. When our neck muscles deteriorate with age, when shoulders have a tendency to become rigid, add in the stress from staring at book screens, or even pursuing interests, and the blood vessels quietly become tense, tighten nerves, get agitated, and your entire skull feels constricted all of a sudden. Many turn to over-the-counter pain relievers. But regular prescription drug use may have adverse impacts, particularly for elderly people with delicate stomachs, elevated blood pressure, or liver. Worries about what if you could reduce your pain organically with warmth, a soft touch, and the appropriate castor oil is a medicinal component that is incredibly soothing oil that is abundant in anti-inflammatory qualities when rubbed into the forehead, temples, and neck. It eases tense muscles and increases the area's blood flow, reducing Epsom salt full is the source of the tension of magnesium, eases the nervous system, reduce tension, and release tense muscles that jointly contribute to the suffering. They provide more than simply comfort, but restoration. Begin by warming up a tiny quantity of using your hands. Apply castor oil lightly, rubbing it into your back and temples of your jawline and even your neck. Then soak a gentle towel in a mixture of warm water, and it was laid with a tablespoon of Epsom salt softly across your forehead as you sleeping in a calm, dimly lit area and allowing the usu as your body heats up. Tension is released, reacts to the treatment it has been anticipating. 4. With consistent use, you might discover that you have tension headaches less frequently and depart sooner when they do. You're not merely trying to avoid the suffering. Your recovery provides clarity and stillness and convenience. But this is just the start. What if this straightforward mix of Epsom salt and castor oil what if it has health benefits? Cleanse soul softly, leaving you feeling more energized, lighter, and clearer from the inside out. Let's investigate a mild route to a calm route to rejuvenation. Getting older doesn't imply giving up to discomfort. It's necessary to learn how to take better care of your physique. Purposeful applications of Epsom and castor oil. Salt may appear straightforward, but its therapeutic power is not at all tiny, regardless of whether you're relieving pain, joints that relieve stomach issues, increasing blood flow, reducing cracks, and softening, reducing the discomfort of arthritis. These natural therapies provide relief that is kind, approachable, and considerate of your age. These are not short-term solutions. Physique, calm, regular self-care routines, and every gentle massage includes a warm compress. The message is that you are still important, and at this point, your comfort is still important. True healing in life is more than simply physical. It's emotional. It's the comfort of understanding. You can regain authority over how you experience every day at home with your personal hands. Thus, if you've been experiencing pain, stiffness, or exhaustion, think of this as your request to attempt something both traditional and your body continues to listen. Wise, and maybe some warmth is all it needs, a bit of attention, and a little. It's time to heal organically and gradually, and with grace. These teachings are intended to motivate. You must now live completely and truly. Please take a moment to speak with me, to think back on, and share one thing that you have discovered and intend to use in your own. Let's help each other through this life path to accepting these truths. Please let me know if you like this video. If not, feel free to post a remark with one. Feel free to leave a comment with no criticism. It's very important to us. So please remember to like. Please subscribe to and share our YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. Thank you for viewing, and happy living according to your own terms.